guys, it's Annie, and today I'm here with
Kayla Lashae.
So, we just did a video on Kayla's channel. You should go check it out. Want to tell them a little bit about that?
We just talked about dealing with a breakup and ways to cope with it. Kind of like the do's and don'ts and our opinions on it. So you should definitely go ahead and watch.
And today we're going to tell you some of our little breakup stories we had from the past, mostly from high school.
Yeah,
so
in middle school.
They're not going to be in middle school. So they're not going to be that intense. So these are more of like the fun stories, I feel like.
The funny and awkward times.
Also, I would like to say, Kayla and I have been friends forever. Well, like how many years? Several?
Since 3 years. I met you like really close to when I moved here, so like 3+ years ago.
Okay, and this is the first time we're actually doing a video together.
I know, what the heck, man?
I mean, we've had each other in vlogs and stuff, but we're actually doing it now, so.
I know, I'm excited. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for this is her house.
Welcome.
There you go. So I guess let's just dive into it. Okay, so I do have some serious stories where like my heart was shattered and those like were intense. And I will definitely do storytime videos on those. So give this video a thumbs up if you would like me to do that because they're pretty juicy.
I will thumbs up because I want to know about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you some stories today about not real relationships, but these little like high school flings that I was the douchebag and like darted out of. Okay, so my first one, I will tell you about this boy, and he went to a rival school. Ooh. And he was really cute, and I liked him, and it was seriously just like, oh, we're talking on the phone in high school. Yeah. Like back then, I was just kind of scared, afraid of boys and relationships. Did you ever, when you were younger, start talking to a boy, and then the next day be like, oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not ready for this.
Yeah.
And like
and then you
break
break
out.
up.
So it was like that. Like we weren't actually together. It was just like a little thing. And he asked me to his winter ball.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay. Long story short, I just kind of ghosted him. Oh, no. And he ended up just not going to his winter ball, and I didn't like return
Annie!
I didn't want to go.
You ruined his high school experience.
I feel horrible. Not only that, but his mom was my science teacher.
Oh my God. Was she like nice to you after that?
I don't, my teachers were never nice to me, like rarely, so.
Damn, I don't have like a story that can top that.
No, I mean, I do, but we only hung out a couple times and talked on the phone and stuff, and then I got to that stage where I was like, wait, this is not what I want, like I'm not ready for this.
When you called his house, would you just be like, hey, can I speak to Mark? Like his mom would answer or something. Wasn't that always super awkward?
Yes. Yeah.
I hated that.
Ugh.
I hated that.
Good thing for cell phones now. So I mean, that wasn't that exciting, but I was kind of, that was a douchebag move of me, but it wasn't because I was trying to be mean. It was just because like,
you were scared.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings to his face. So I was like, if I just, bye. So Kayla.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay guys, I have a confession to make. When I was back in like middle school, 7th and 8th grade, probably even 9th too, I was super like skater girl. Like I was like lost. I was a lost
Oh
puppy.
my gosh, that is the weirdest thing.
I know. I tell my friends this now and they're just like, they don't believe me until I start singing like punk songs.
Do you like, what's your kind of music that you like? Trap?
I listen to trap, EDM, and like hip hop, you know what I mean? So back then I was just like this lost 7th grader, you know what I mean?
He was a skater boy, said see you later boy. Was that you?
That was me. And it's funny because the guy that I was dating in high school, we started talking. He was like a year younger than me, so it was like a cougar back then, right?
Ooh.
Yes, like he was still in, oh my God, I'm so old right now, Annie.
I'm way older than you.
He was probably in 8th grade, and then I was a freshman in high school, so we didn't even go to the same school at this time, but we met back when I was in 7th grade. So we just started talking and texting, and I would call his house, his dad would answer, I'd have to awkwardly ask, like, hey, can I please speak to said person? He would always try to hide me from the phone, like he didn't want his parents to know that he was on the phone with somebody. It was just like super weird, but that's how high school was, right? So I remember we were always on and then off, and my sister was our mutual friend. That's how I kind of met him. And I was like, Aisha, who are you talking to? And she's like, oh, this guy. And I was like, damn, he has a sexy voice. And that's how we started talking.
Oh.
But after we broke up, we weren't really together. I was just like super sad and depressed. I was like a little puppy, Annie. Like I was just in my bed, in my feelings with my little iPod, and I was listening to Neo's So Sick.
I would do that. You would like torture yourself like feeling all the sad songs.
Yes!
You like wanted to hurt.
Yeah, so that was like my breakup song. I highly recommend it. I would look out the window, just super sad like a music video, and that was just like my way of dealing with the whole breakup, and then the next day we'd be back together and everything would be fine. That was my high school life, a punk kid, but look at me now.
A punk kid who really hurt. Like,
I was really emo.
Like, she really, so many emotions. Okay, I guess I'll move on to my next one. Another douchebag move of me. Okay, I was a cougar this time.
Ooh.
This was after my first big, huge relationship that I'm gonna do a story time on. And I just was not ready to date anyone. But there was this kid, again from another school. So he was actually a freshman and I was a junior.
Okay.
Like, but he was super cute and he's really athletic and he's a football player. I think he was a quarterback. You know, he was fun to hang out with, and our like groups kind of merged and I was like, oh, he's cute, I can hang out. But the thing that happened, we were having fun, just hanging out, like nothing serious. And then he asked me to go to the movies on his birthday. It was his birthday, going on like a date on his birthday. And then after we get to his house, and I had to drive because he didn't have a license because I was older than him. We got to his house and he asked me to be his girlfriend on his birthday.
Did you say yes?
I had to. I can't.
But you didn't want to?
I liked him. I thought he was cute and he was nice like to hang out with. But like, I mean, I wasn't trying to have a relationship. But how do you?
Yeah, you don't want to like ruin his day.
What would you do? Like the end of his birthday, he had a good birthday, and then like, will you be my girlfriend?
Were you just like sitting in the car?
Yeah.
I would have just been like, my mom's calling me, I gotta go.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is sweet if you're in a relationship, but he would text me every morning, and I was not a morning person. Every morning, good morning, beautiful. How's your like every single morning, early in the morning, and I was like, too much, too soon, too much, too soon. Stop it, stop it, stop it. And then I was actually working. Okay, the Quiznos in our town, they called it the Abercrombie of Quiznos because the guy who owned it only hired like cool high school kids.
Okay.
You know, so it'd have like a cool
cute boys
like,
and stuff.
Yeah. So I worked at Quiznos, and he came to my work. He didn't come into my work, but he went out to my car and used, you know those car paint markers?
Yeah.
He put car paint all of it, like to be nice, like all over the windows, like writing like, I miss you and all this stuff after I was
on your car?
On my car in car paint. And you know how annoying that is to scrape off?
Oh my God.
But he was trying to be sweet. After I was not, again, after I basically ghosted this one too, but he did that and left a rose on the windshield with a note. And I walked out and I was like furious when I saw it. He was trying to be sweet, but I was like, you literally, I've been ignoring you and you go and mark up my car with car paint.
He is like into it though.
And put a rose. In a movie, that might be a sweet thing, but the fact that I'm already getting creeped out about him messaging me every single morning, good morning, beautiful. Why would you think that would change my mind? And so basically, again, I ghosted him until it went away. Ignore the problem until it goes away.
Breaking hearts all over the town.
No. So that was kind of a douchebag thing of me. But those were the only, maybe only times. You know, I don't like to let people down, so I just figured if I don't hurt them to their face, I'll just like,
they'll forget about it.
It never happened.
It never happened. That's a good story.
Yeah.
You should tell your children that.
Okay.
Things not to do.
Nope.
I don't have any other breakup stories or like awkward stories.
Come on.
Except for like, okay, like I said, I was an awkward child growing up, and this was when I just got my flip phone with the antenna. So like texting was a thing back then, like freshman year. I would just be like talking to boys in my school, but I would never, ever go up to them in real life, like in the halls and like actually say, hey. It would always be over the phone or something, or MySpace, right? That was like one awkward thing I used to always do. And I know some of you guys used to do that too, like, come on now.
I just thought, oh my gosh, I sound like a horrible person. I swear my heart's been broken way more than I've done this to other people. But you just made me think of something from 6th grade. And
oh
so
no.
I swear, I'm gonna sound like such a horrible person. I was young. But I just remembered there was this kid in the 6th grade. He was cute and we had a crush on each other. Ooh. And one of my friends had like a party, like middle school slumber party, and he was their neighbor. So he came over and hung out. And then we ended up being boyfriend and girlfriend in 6th grade.
Okay.
That was just us like hanging out, you know, like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. And then at that point, I was like, I'm definitely not ready for a boyfriend. So I remember waking up the next morning being like, what am I doing? This is so wrong. This feels so wrong.
Yeah.
So again,
did you ghost him?
I
already knew it.
He writes me a love letter. I'm getting it all confused, but something happened. It was a very short little relationship and it ended. And then it wasn't a love letter I got in my locker. It was, I'm hurt. It literally said, you broke my heart into a million pieces. And you know what I did? This was so bad. Middle school, 6th grade, what do? I showed it to all of my friends.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm not a douchebag. I was just young. Just putting that out there.
I think you wanted to be nice, but you didn't know how to deal with it, you know what I mean?
But I'm saying like now, am I?
No, not of course.
Someone
She's
who knows
She's
me.
one of the most loving people I know.
Cute.
She's like always wants to help people, you know?
Aw.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't judge me by my past. I do have more stories, but I don't want to make myself look any worse. Actually, those are probably the only stories of me doing that to people, I think.
I hope so.
And it was all when I was young. Do you have anything else?
No, I think that's it.
I think so too. Solid video. Leave in the comments. What should they leave in the comments?
What was your worst experience dealing with a breakup or doing the breakupping?
Yeah, let us know down there. But I think that's all we have for today. So, hope you liked this video and my collaboration with Kayla. Go check out the video we did on her channel. And hope
to like it.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know. Would you like to see us do more collabs in the future? Because we can do that.
I hope so.
All right.
I love filming with you.
So do I. It was so fun. But we're gonna go. So I will see you soon with a new video. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys know that this is the Kayla Talk series and I have been wanting to bring on some guests. So today we have Annie.
Hello. My channel's OhhMyAnnie and that's with 2 H's.